a party! Woo! Hi everybody! It's Thursday, but it's not just any Thursday, it's a special Thursday because it's my album came out today. Yes. How are you? Let me know where you're watching from. Is everything working? Are the comments working? All of those things. Hello. I'm trying something different with the technology to see if it works. Anyway, let me know if it doesn't work, because it's a mystery to me, as always. Yes, amazing. Thank you, people saying happy launch day to me. Have you listened to Seasons of Handpan yet? Can you give me like a whoop in the comments if you've listened to it yet? If not, welcome to my party. So I thought I'd kind of integrate a couple of ideas. So basically, I'm going to be doing some more targeted questioning. I want you to tell me everything's working. Okay, thank you. My question is, can you give me a word that reminds you of January, right? And I'm going to try and do a bit more like targeted. So if you could be like January word about January, and we'll go through the year, because the way that it kind of works is my album is like a journey through the year. So it started off in January, February, March. So I thought maybe I could still improvise, but we could kind of journey through the year together. How does that sound? Hopefully good. Yeah, so that's how it is. Other comments working? Yes, great. I don't know. Hello everybody, great. So that's what I was thinking. Am I still running? Yes, I am still running. Jogging, running. Right. So the first word I'm going to improvise for January is going to be endless. It is technically February now, but I'm going to give a little bit of endless as a feeling. So yeah, gonna improvise. Yeah, general consensus of January is grim, never ending. Hopefully the first song on my album is not grim and never ending. January. Endless, never ending, a terrible time. Let me try this. Hopefully that works a little bit better. Yeah, so that was the first like that's my interpretation. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like reinterpreting my album live. Is that strange? Maybe it is. Antonia, does that sound better for you? Let me know. I've changed the setting. Yeah, I'm not sure. So January was when I started this project. Back in 2023, I went up a hill near my house and recorded a video of me playing. And I was like, I want to commit to doing a new song every month. And then it got to the end of January and I was like, ugh, this is terrible. So I went up the hill and Amy came with me and yeah, we filmed the first song. And that was when I was kind of like, oh, I could do this once and that could be it. Or I could really commit to like coming back and doing it again next week. So next month. So I did. I'm also I want to do one more like January idea of the kind of like handpanuary minus, yes! And there were parakeets, that's it. There were so many, like where I live in Southeast London, there's like wild parakeets out and about. So I recorded, and they were like shouting. If you go back and watch that video, you can see them shouting. And that's fun fact. First, here's an album exclusive. January is the only song that I like had to re-record for the album because the parakeets were shouting their heads off. So that's the only one that's like not kind of written in the month. It was re-recorded, rewritten. So that's like a bonus secret for you. Everything else you might have seen the material already, although it's been like Amy, massive shout out for Amy. She's like made it good, made it album ready. Anyway, so I want to play one more like January related tune, Taking My Hat Off. It's getting warm in here. And this tune, it's going to be all about like handpanuary, which is kind of like coming together and playing with people. Give me your words about February while I'm playing. Please. Sorry, that was so demanding. Yeah, so this is about practicing, working, coming together in January. Give me your words about February. So thanks to everyone joining. If you're watching and the IT isn't working, you can always head over directly to my YouTube channel. Things are working there, so I'm sorry if there's some kind of ICT issue. Make sure if you want to keep being with me, head over to my YouTube channel. It's just Rose Bergonzi, so hopefully there will be no issues in that place. And hi to friends who are here. Get over to YouTube. Get over there. It's where the party's at. All right. So yeah, sorry if it's not quite working, but we've got some amazing February words. We've got things are looking up, crispy mornings. Also, birthday party. Oh my gosh, happy birthday to Esther's daughter. And heartbeats of spring. I'm going to sum it all up in the idea of heartbeats of spring. Like, we're in February now, and I'm so glad because it's been January forever. So we've got a kind of like crispy heartbeats of spring idea. Oh, it could be this. It could be this. And when we recorded this, it was in Bristol, and it was like a really bright and crisp morning, and it was a really joyful time. And this was when Amy and I were like, oh, this project's actually going to work. So I'm going to give you like a crispy, crunchy, like today. Was it a glorious day where you are? I don't know. Heartbeat of spring. A light heartbeat. Yeah, and I want to do one more for February. I feel like I'm going to run out of time, sorry, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take my time. Sunlight, that also feels like February. Like, I felt like January was so grey and oppressive, and then suddenly you see the sun and you're just like, even though it's tiny and gentle and far, far, far away. Okay, I'm going to play Sunlight for you. Please give me your words for March. Like, now we're looking ahead. We're outside. This is like looking to the future now. What will March hold for us all? But I'm going to play Sunlight for you. Sunlight. sunshine. April, and what words are I talking about? February, gentle sunshine. And it's so great seeing so many people here on the chat, seeing people who seeing awesome people who are here, who are enjoying the album. You are all awesome. We're getting into March. Equinox. Flowers starting to grow. Sound not really working. Let's try something else, see if that works better. Flowers starting to grow, daffodils. Okay, this one was funny, right? So Amy and I went out to record the little video, and it started working. Like we were kind of ready to record. I'd found a beautiful patch of flowers, of daffodils actually. Some people said daffodils. I found a beautiful patch of daffodils. And what I was like, oh, I'm so ready to record this. We're gonna go out, we're gonna film in the daffodils. But it's the UK, it chucked it down with rain. So we went out to record, and we ended up having to film like this one indoors, which was still pretty fun. Like it worked pretty well. So we were thinking about like this beautiful, like, I feel like March is very like, you have ambitions, you think it's going to work well, and then it doesn't quite. So I'm going to sort of think about daffodils, about sunrise, about equinox, but I'm also going to think about how sometimes you have great ideas and they all go wrong. Let's see, if you're not on YouTube, head over to YouTube, because some of the other sites aren't working and I can only apologise for that. Flowers of daffodils / Rose Bergonzi in the rain. kind of March, maybe it's good, but sometimes it isn't vibes. Yay! Oh, so many amazing people. And yeah, thank you to everyone that's hopped over to YouTube, getting it working over there, Rosie Vagonzi on YouTube. And a special thanks to Dre, who is one of the people who has actually purchased the album on Bandcamp. So I would love it if you stream the album. But if you're like, what? I would love to exchange money for this music, you totally can. Yeah, it's my release today. So I'm just going to put a link in for a place that you can exchange money if you want to. Totally optional. I know we're all, but if that's something that you want to do, I would be forever grateful if you are able to. The reviews are in, 100% worth it apparently. Yeah, and I'm sorry if the audio isn't working. This is the release party. What are you talking about? But yeah, tell me what you think about April, my friends. Tell me what you think about April. Anybody? Yeah, April is good times. April is holidays from school. That's always a great time. It's Easter bunnies. It's chocolate. I kind of went down the April showers route of feeling. Oh, hang on. Let me see. Is this better? Sorry, I feel like you'd think, yeah. This is the release. You would think after years of doing the live stream, I'd get the tech a bit better, but it gets worse, honestly. This is a good point. Where's my champagne? Why have I got what? What have I done? No champagne at the launch party. Terrible times. So April is all about joyful, happy times. Yeah, I was thinking about, I called this one Brittle Drizzle on the album, thinking about the kind of rain, but also how you can go out without maybe without a coat, maybe you're feeling nice. Yes. So, Easter egg hunt. Oh yeah, when I was a kid, we always used to hang out, all of our cousins, meet up and do the Easter egg hunt. It was really fun to do the Easter egg hunt when I was a kid, but it was actually more fun to be an adult and to be hiding the stuff and to be putting the things out there. So, yeah, Easter egg hunt. It's just a joyful time of togetherness. How am I going to play the Easter egg hunt? Oh, it's just skippy, it's joyful, and it's light. I know what it's going to be. Little bunnies bouncing around. but then also like joyfully Easter eggy hunty, fun. Yeah. Right. Then we get to the best months. If you didn't know what month I was born in, if you couldn't guess, of course, it's May. Oh, May, all the birds like May. So this is like, so I okay, two things. I made like a booklet, like an accompanying booklet that you can download if you so wish to. There is a link already to that at the top of the chat. And so I talk a bit more about the stories of like creating and filming these different videos. And in it, I said, I know you shouldn't choose your favourite child. You shouldn't have a favourite song. But I feel like this is probably my favourite song. It's called Spring Hope, and I've already released it as a single, so you might have heard it. And it just makes sense that like May would be my favourite. Because I love May. I love my birthday. And this was the first one that I got to film wearing a t-shirt. So me and Amy went to this like beautiful field with all these cowslips, which did make me sneeze for about a week afterwards because I am allergic to life. But it was totally worth it. And yeah, so we recorded that one out there, and it just feels really fun. Play Spring Hope live for us. Play it. I'll do my best. It will be a version, a vibe of it. May. May truly is the best month to have your birth. I will have no criticisms or arguments on that one. So yeah, I wrote that tune and I feel like that was my most... So in my other work, in my other lives, I write songs for children and like I feel like sometimes, I don't know, I guess I can be a bit like shy about things that are just purely joyful, because you feel like it's almost like patronizing or something to adults, but like we just all need joy. Like it's okay, it's not just for children. Yeah, so like I'm pleased to channel that kind of like joyful, uplifting feeling in, to get it in where I can. So for the next song, I kind of wanted to do something quite different from that, a really different feeling. So I tapped into my music college roots, and this was the one that I filmed. Like there was two of me, and there was two different parts. So it was this like June. I was thinking of this very like minimalist idea of like these, and it took literally it took me probably like the longest to make it, because it's like these two parts of music that go out of time and they come back into time, and the whole thing took ages to record, and it's literally not even 2 minutes long. So yeah, the one for June, which is called Duality, because you know, raw and pretentious. Yeah, that one probably took, spoiler, that one probably took the longest to make and is the least, like you wouldn't know it. But yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit of like minimalist kind of sunny ideas for you. Tell me what else you think about June. It's Amy's birthday, so that's a good thing. It's nearly as good as May. And I'm going to play a bit of like minimalism, I guess, for you somehow, by myself. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. I haven't worked it out. Oh, that sounded amazing. Thanks. Also, I have to give, can I take a minute, please, to just give, can you give me some clap, clap, claps in the chat for Amy Naylor? Legend, incredible sound music master, mistress, master. Give Amy some claps. Yeah, please, thank you. So a bit of minimalism, some twins, duality, all of those feelings. Please excuse the small technical difficulties. Hopefully I'm back. I don't know what happened. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Maybe. Hopefully back. Yay! What? I don't know. Everything froze. Soz. I don't know why it happened, but all I can say is maybe it'll happen again. Yeah, so give me some words for what's after May, June, July. Tell me about July, my friends. Had to reboot. I'm back, baby. Oh. Play like somebody else. Ooh, that's fun. Who should I play like? That's really fun. Who can I play like? Flower Meadows. Okay, so Flower Meadows, but in the style of like another handpan player. I don't know what that would be. Fireflies, Flower Meadows. Okay, so we've got a lot of like nice idea-y type things. July's good. The one I wrote, the July, it was like very rainy. So I kind of was like thinking about that. That was another example of us going out to film and having to film inside. Daniele. Okay, he's all about those like arpeggios, that moving, joyful stuff. If you haven't checked him out, he is a great player. Okay. I'm going to give you some muggy, sunshiny feelings in the style of Daniele Bravado. I feel like I'm just going to play like me though. No. A little bit of Dan. Tried to get a bit of Dan in there. A little bit of Mole Queen. This handpan is a C Saraswati, which is a scale that I believe Tim Tom invented. So he's of celestial sound in Australia. So it's basically a C major scale. And isn't it joyful? And this properly made me laugh. I can get the serious bass. That's the only thing I learned at music college. Just to get that. What I'm playing is really very deep. Sweet. So after July, we went to August. August was so nice. It was so sunny. What does August make you feel like, folks? Yeah. It was. Oh yeah, and this one we filmed it out on the Thames. It was so nice. The river and the big river of London. It was just like stunning. So yeah, we went out and filmed it there. And discovered like a brand new park that I'd never been to, so that was really cool as well. I mean, that was only interesting for me and Amy, I guess. Harvest, yay! Party month, whoop whoop. Yeah, it's a good time, isn't it? Summer, hot days, and I think I did a really joyful. It was a little rap number as well, on the banks of the Thames. Oh, I remember how this one went. August. Splashing around, fire spinning, and not being able to sleep. This is a D major rav. Awesome stuff. That's kind of how that one went. And then we get through to September. So for this one, sometimes the pan really like informs the piece. So for September, Lazy Days, which was the first single I put out, I borrowed Marquetta's amazing, beautiful, low meridian handpan, which I don't have it here, but that's okay. Because I was really influenced with that idea of like, you know, that kind of back to school feeling, that kind of like, they are still long days, but you're feeling a bit more like languid and slow, I think. So let me get a little bit of a September vibe. Anyone got a September birthday? If so, like, at what age, yeah, do you think September doesn't feel like back to school? Like, how old? But I suppose if you have kids, then you have it again, don't you? Like, it's back to school for you, and then you have it again. So, yeah, September, yeah, it's so schooly. It's just school, school buses, all of that stuff. And obviously, yeah, I think someone said about being in the Southern Hemisphere. Obviously, all of this stuff, this is very like my Northern Hemisphere like view of the seasons. So if you're listening somewhere else, you can flip it over. You can always start in the middle of the album. I'm gonna get a lazy school, back to school vibe. Were you a good student? Lazy September back to schools. Yeah, dragging your feet on the way back to school. And then October. Fun fact, I nearly called October the bunged up ballady because I was so poorly. Yeah, so if you see the video and I've got a little Rudolph nose, that's why. But yeah, and again, I really enjoyed sort of creating, like an October Halloween. Everyone loves it. Darker, scary movies. Okay, yeah, let me get a little spook going for Halloween. It's gotta be a little spook. All right, just that's it. That's all we need. Halloween, spooky spooks. I love it. Like my favorite thing about this project, like creating the ideas, is that like it really makes you think, what is this month about? Like, what do I think it's about? What is it like for everyone? Oh, hey Phil, we're getting spooky. It's Halloween. Spooky. So then November, that one was really cold. We filmed the next one, and Amy, such a trooper, honestly, she gave me her scarf because while we were both cold, I am the greater diva of us both. If that didn't surprise you. That's funny. No tricks in this one, just treats. Yeah, if that is not a shock that I am more of a diva than Amy, that seems kind of obvious, right? So yeah, she gave me her scarf. So the very fetching scarf that I'm wearing in November, it's not mine. November, yes, fishing off the ponds, yeah. And November, it's all like this one. I really challenged myself. So like it was so fun. Oh, see you later. I challenged myself because the process of actually writing a song every single month meant that I had to. Well, I just think I got better at it, to be honest. I mean, they're all good, but this one I really challenged myself. How like slow and empty and open can I get? So I called it inhale/exhale. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try and like zone into that November idea of slowing down and challenging myself to slow down a bit more as a player/composer. So I don't have the same handpan that I wrote it on, but let me borrow some of the ideas. And it was in 9 for some reason. like sometimes you just need to chill out a little bit. This is the thing, isn't it? Yeah, right. And I'm gonna come to the final tune, I guess, which is like something about December. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and feelings about the year. Like, December for me is a funny one because I'm so deeply invested in Christmas music. So I guess I will end because I've already kept. I feel like a teacher. I've kept you too long. It's after past. Yeah. I'm going to play with like a kind of a jaunty, joyful, upbeat December kind of vibe, which will also serve as a thank you all. Let me know your favourite. If you've listened to it already, can you let me know your favourite song? Just like for my ego. Because it is a really scary, weird thing. I know I seem like I am like obviously a confident person, like I'm always putting myself out there online and stuff, but like I don't know why, but something about saying this is an album and I think it's good. It's not very British, is it? It's slightly terrifying, slightly upsetting. So I've been already like really thrilled by people saying nice things and liking it. So please do share it with your mates and all of that good stuff. You can buy it on Bandcamp. You can stream it, please. And if you want to get this like bonus little booklet, which has got a bit more info in it, you can get it on Patreon. But like mainly just like tell me it's good. Tell me it's okay. Yeah, and I'll just end with like a little party tune. But I'm not going to play a Christmas song. I feel like it's bad luck to play a Christmas song in February, surely. So let me just end with like a little joyful, joyful Christmas. Yeah. Oh, it means so much to me to see. Thanks for thanks for saying nice things. It really does mean like so much, and it makes it all worth it to know that people are listening to it. So please do keep listening. Tell your friends. If you can share it online, you totally can. And all of those great things. But generally, just thanks for being here. You all encourage me to do this stuff, so it's your fault. So thank you so much, and I'll see you again next week, probably, hopefully, if we're good, with the wonderful Amy Naylor. So yeah, thank you so much. Check it out, share it online, tell your mates, and see you soon. Bye.